What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Legacy Wednesday. Today we're gonna look at the Black Kyurem Keldeo-EX Blastoise deck. Now this deck is a lot of fun. If you've never seen it before, then you're missing out. Recently this deck kind of won Worlds. It was just like Blastoise Keldeo. If you haven't been here if you haven't seen Pokemon in a little while, Jacob Van Wagner won Worlds with a Blastoise Keldeo deck with RG Stories to get the Blastoise out turn 1 and put a ton of energies on Keldeo and use Secret Store for the knockout. But this time around, we actually focus on Black Kyurem to knock out pretty much any Pokemon you want to, which is really, really great. So let's go over the deck and let's see what's it about. Now, our main support Pokemon is this Blastoise. It has the ability Deluge, which says, as often as you like during your turn before you attack, may attach a Water G card from your hand to one of your Pokemon. So basically it allows you to attach multiple Water Gs over and over again as many times as you like, which is really, really cool. It has attack Hydro Pump as well, does 60 and 10 more damage for each Water G attached to this Pokemon, which can help you beat cards like Suicune and Sigilyph, which, you know, it is popular on PTCGO, especially in Legacy format, because, you know, Sigilyph and Suicune, if you don't have an answer for them, like you don't play Garbodor, or you don't play like a non-EX Pokemon, you just win because you have a Sigilyph, which is pretty nice. And we play this Squirtle because it has the ability of Shell Shield, which is amazing. As long as Pokemon is on your bench, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks, both yours and your opponent's. So this way your opponent can't snipe off your Squirtles. They can't use like Landorus or Kyurem, which can hit the bench. So that Shell Shield is very, very useful. It does help out a lot. So that's our main kind of support Pokemon. So we have Keldeo-EX. It has the rushing ability once turn to turn before you attack, and this Pokemon is on your bench. You may switch Pokemon with your act Pokemon, and obviously with this you can get rid of like poison, maybe paralyzation, confusion if needed. And you've got two Keldeos that you can kind of rush in between them. We do play two of those, so that way you can do it, and that way if one does get knocked out, you have another one as well. It also has Secret Store, which does 50 and 20 more damage for each water energy, but we're really not trying to tackle Keldeo unless you're in certain kind of situations, which you could. And we'll play one Exeggcute for the propagation. Once turn to turn before you attack, and this Pokemon is in your discard pile, you may put this Pokemon back into your hand. We'll go over this later, and I'll talk about why this card is so good. Now, our main attacker, our star, is going to be this Black Kyurem-EX. He has the attack called Black Ballista. It does 200 damage, which knocks out, pretty much, I think it knocks out everybody in Legacy format. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it does. I think 180 is the max, but it might not be. I think like 180 and a Heart Charm is the max you could max like the HP you can get. But Black Ballista does 200, but you have to discard 3 energy attached to this Pokemon, which are going to be Water Gs. So you can discard 3 Water Gs, and then you're going to use Blastoise to put 3 more Water Gs back into your Black Kyurem, and Black Kyurem will take another knockout. And this is a very, very strong combo. It's amazing. If you're playing against an all-EX deck, you can easily just win it with Black Kyurem. And it's kind of like G-Booster, but we're using Black Kyurem instead of Genesect, which is really nice. Alright, so that's all the Pokemon in the deck that we could play. There's a ton of others you can play. You can play like Suicune, you can play Kyogre, you can play Kyurem, you can play a Kyurem, Plasma Kyurem. There's a lot. You can play like a bunch of different like non-EX attackers. You can play Black Kyurem, the regular attacker, if you want to, if you need a non-EX attacker. But I think Blastoise by itself is good enough. If you're super scared of Sigilyph or Suicune, I think Black Kyurem, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Let's see, I'll show you the Kyurem. It's this one right here. I think it's this one. Flash Freeze, 100, discard energy attached to Pokemon. It does 100 damage, which can pretty much knock out, I think, Sigilyph and Suicune. I'll pull up Sigilyph real quick. So Sigilyph has 90 HP, and Suicune has, oh, I can't spell Suicune. How do you spell Suicune today? Today we learned that Squeaky can't spell Suicune. What else is new in Pokemon? Who knows? Sui? Okay, there we go. I thought, yeah, okay, I kind of spell it. It has 100 HP. So, yeah, Black Kyurem can knock out both those if you are worried about Sigilyph or Suicune. But enough for that. Let's go into the trainer cards and item cards. So, one, Computer Search for consistency. Get any card from your deck. But you have to discard 2 cards from your hand. And this is where Exeggcute is going to start shining. Because if Exeggcute starts shining, it's a golden Exeggcute. Get it? That's why it's shining. But Computer Search, you can discard an egg and whatever you want to. So basically, you're just discarding 1 card with Computer Search to get any card out of your deck, which is really nice. 1 Heavy Ball to search for Pokemon with a 3 retreat cost or more, which can get you Blastoise or Black Kyurem. 4 Junk Arm to reuse any trainer card. You have to discard 2 cards from your hand, but once again, you really want to discard 1 once Execcute's in your discard pile, which is really nice. 1 Level Ball to search your deck for Pokemon with 90 HP or less. 1 Pokemon Catcher. Switch your opponent's active Pokemon with one of his or her bench Pokemon. But this card's errata. You do have to flip a coin to bring a Pokemon up. Man, if this card was just bringing a Pokemon up, that'd be so broke. But it is a flip instead of an automatic. So we need that just to bring Pokemon off the bench. Maybe an EX, take a knockout if your opponent is stalling with 9 EX Pokemon. For Rare Candy, to try to get that Turbo Blastoise. I know we're playing a 3-3 line. We could maybe play 3 Rare Candy, but I think trying to get that Turbo Blastoise is really nice. And this way you can sacrifice Rare Candies later on if you don't need them. Obviously, you already had 2. I think the most you ever need is 2 Blastoise, and once you get this out, you're pretty good to go. For Superior Energy Retrieval, and this is how we're going to get back our Water Energies. So you discard 2 cards from your hand, put 4 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. So there we go. You can't choose a card. You discard it with the effect of this card. So what you're going to do is you're going to Superior, discard an egg and whatever, get 4 Water Energies back into your hand, load up Black Hammer, take a knockout. And even if Black Hammer gets knocked out, you get Superior for 4 energies, which is a lightning and 3 water, which is enough for Black Kyurem, which is really amazing. So that's why this Superior Retrieval is such a good card in this deck, and that's why I play 4 of. 1 Tool Scrapper to get rid of tools. Most likely going to get rid of tools off Garbodor, which could shut down our abilities, making it where we can't use Blastoise anymore, which is pretty bad. 4 Ultra Ball. Once again, if you use Exeggcute, you only discard 1 card to get any Pokemon out of your deck. Now the supporter cards will play 2 in, 2 Juniper, 4 Oak, shuffle your hand into deck and draw 6 cards. 2 Skyla, get any trainer card to help you guarantee that Rare Candy, maybe the Tropical Beach, no Float Stone, whatever, the Superior Retrieval, you're good to go. Now we're playing 4 Tropical Beach, once during each player's turn. That player may draw cards until he or she has 7 cards in their hand. If they do, your turn ends. So you can draw a new hand of 7, your turn ends automatically, but it's worth it because then you're usually hitting that Rare Candy Blastoise. It's just helping you get that turn 1 setup, or turn 2 setup, which is really nice. We play 2 Float Stone to get Pokemon free retreat. Most likely going to put on Keldeo-EX so that we can rush in and retreat. With the Float Stone, it has a 0 retreat cost instead of 2, which is really nice. 3 Lightning and 8 Water Energy. So we need the Lightning Star Black Kyurem because it does need that 1 Energy requirement and 8 Water because we need 2 Water and a Colors, which could be 2 Lightning or 3 Water. So there you go, guys. There's my version of the Blastoise Black Kyurem Keldeo-EX deck. One card I kind of want here is Chorus because you do fill your bench up pretty easily, but I don't want to draw early game, and this deck has so many techie cards. Like, we could not play the, we don't have to play the Heavy Ball and the Level Ball. You had to pretty much play Catcher. I think you can, not and probably be okay and put, another 90 stacker here. You have to play Tool Scrapper because if you don't, you just auto-lose the Garbodor, which is not fun at all. But pretty much everything else is needed, which is why the deck is so weird. So full. But you can also maybe cut a Rare Candy as well if you want to. There's no War Turtle in here. We're just trying to guarantee that Rare Candy turn to Blastoise. We don't want to be slowed down by War Turtle. But hopefully during this deck introduction, thanks for watching episode of Legacy Wednesday. Let me know what decks you want to see in the comments down below. I still have a ton of ideas, don't worry. But I want to see what y'all want to see, what the people want to see on this on Legacy Wednesday. But hopefully during this deck introduction, thanks for watching, and let's see the deck in action. Alright, pretty against Con now, MW playing a Water, Lightning, something else deck. And let's see what we're playing against. We won the coin flip, which is great. Gives us a turn to put down the Squirtles and evolve on our Blastoise. Maybe get that turn to attack off. And let's see, what are we playing against? Alright, so Squirtle. Oh man, this is not good. Maybe if we played Jirachi, we could maybe Ultra Ball for Jirachi. But okay, but right now we're not looking great. It looks like it's going to be some kind of plasma deck. Maybe the Lugia that we saw last week that could take 2 extra price. I think it was last week, but it wasn't for expanded. It was for expanded Thursday, not for Legacy Wednesday. But 2 cards coming down the field. We'll draw for the Mulligan. Lightning Energy, and there's a Kyurem. Alright, it's a pretty good top deck. So we're going to Ultra Ball, discard 1 to 2. And with this, we can grab maybe another Keldeo. I'm going to grab another Squirtle just to be safe. Alright, so put that down the field. We're going to Ultra Ball, discard Catcher, and a Lightning. And this will give you a Keldeo-EX. Alright, so let's grab Keldeo. And we'll shuffle our hand at deck and draw 6 new cards. Hopefully we can find a Tropical Beach and maybe a Float Stone and a Black Kyurem. And alright, there's a Black Kyurem and a Lightning Energy. And we actually have a pretty good turn too. So you can put the Black Kyurem down, attach a Lightning Energy, put down a Tropical Beach, and we'll beach for 4 new cards. Alright, so it's an Exeggcute. Okay, so we can get out a turn 2 Blastoise, but besides that, we really don't have anything else. So a Kyurem, Keldeo coming down. We might have to go the Keldeo route. We could knock out Keldeo next, or no, we can't knock out Black Kyurem. We need 1 more energy. Yeah, we need 4 energies to knock out Kyurem because, yeah, it only does, okay, there's a Catcher and Tails, okay. Secret Store does 50 plus 20 for each energy attached to this guy, which is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, which is not a knockout. We'll see Fresno's Theory. My opponent's going to shuffle their hand into deck and draw 6 new cards, and let's see what else do they have. There's another Pokemon Catcher. I wonder who they're trying to bring up. Tails again. Okay, unfortunate double Tails. Another Kyurem hitting the field. A Prism Energy going to the active, and will we see a Cold Machine? Nope, just a Beach for 7 new cards. Alright, on to our turn. What do we get? And there's an end. That's a great top deck. So I'm gonna Superior Energy Retrieval, discard Tropical Beach and the Exeggcute. Alright, so discard those two. We will get 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And then what we can do is we can propagate. Come on, propagation. We can propagate. Wait, do we? Oh, we don't have a. Oh man, no, that's my fault. I thought we put a Rare Candy in the discard pile, but we didn't put one in there. Whoops. All right, so I'm going to Junk Arm, discard an egg, and an Ultra Ball. I mean, Lightning Energy. That's my bad. I thought we had a. Yeah, I thought we had one in the discard in the deck, but we don't. So we're gonna grab an Ultra Ball. Yeah, I thought we discarded Rare Candy, but we didn't. I'm gonna propagate one more time, and I want to see if War Turtle's in there. So we'll propagate Ultra Ball, discard 1 and 2. We'll grab a War Turtle, maybe. Okay, no War Turtle. We'll just grab another. Okay, nope, no other Keldeo either. Other Keldeos are prized. That's great. So I guess we'll grab a Black Kyurem. Yeah, we'll grab Black Kyurem. We'll put that down in the field, and we'll put a Water Energy on Keldeo, and we'll just draw a new hand of 6. Hopefully hit a Rare Candy Blastoise. Alright, that's not what we want to see. Okay, so we get a Float Stone. We can rush in and retreat any moment we want to. So a Float Stone on this guy, and we will Tropical Beach. Alright, but next turn we can Skyla for Rare Candy, take a knock. We can't even take a knockout. We can just evolve into a new Blastoise. Okay, so things are looking great. Man, I thought we discarded Rare Candy, but we discarded a catcher, and I think I guess this. No, we didn't discard Spear. I can't remember the other card we discarded, but there's a Plasma Ball. Gonna get another Deoxys. So right now that Frost Blizzard's gonna do 120, 30, 40, 50, and if they get a Silverbringer, they can knock us out, or knock out the Keldeo-EX if they want to. Maybe knock out Black here. I mean, it'd be interesting to see who he decides to knock out if he does go that route. Okay, so another Blender going to the active. So right now he gets for Frostbeard, do 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, Colors, so we get 9 new cards. That's a great Colors. Alright, so going to shuffle their hand into deck and get 9 new cards unless they find a Plasma Energy. Float Stone going down to Keldeo so they can stand in and retreat and use Blizzard Burn over and over again. Okay, there's a Frostbeard, and let's see where does the damage go? That's my question. Does it go to Black Kyurem or to the Keldeo-EX? It looks like it is going to go to Black Kyurem, but I'm not too scared about that. I'd rather him not hurt our Keldeo because that's a little bit more precious to me. So let's hit with Keldeo. Hopefully, I don't know what we need to top deck. Oh, there's a Tropical Beach. Okay, we have 1 Water Energy, 2, so that's not enough right now for what I want to do. Man, this is looking kind of weird. So I'm going to Skyla for a Rare Candy. We're going to Rare Candy into Blastoise. Alright. I'm going to then Propagate. And I'm going to get another Squirtle on the field just because my opponent decides to be aggressive and knock out other Blastoise. So let's Propagate. We will Ultra Ball, discard 1 and 2 to get another Squirtle. Okay. So come on down, Mr. Squirtle. We'll grab Squirtle. Put that out of the field. We will free retreat into the other Black Kyurem. Let that take a hit. We don't want this guy to pretty much get knocked out. We'll Tropical Beach. Draw some cards. Okay, that's not what we want to see. I think we can get in. No, we still can't. Okay, all right. Okay, we go Computer Search, get a new hand though. So that's great. There's a Cold Machine. Gonna get a Plasma Energy. Gonna put on that guy. Okay. He's gonna have 2 Kyurems ready to go. Basically. Now, if he goes for an EX knockout, we can get him down to 3, which could help us out a lot. And maybe he want to have an energy next turn. He has played 1 Cold Machine. He probably plays 4 of those, most likely. Oh, man. There's a catcher. Head, tails. Okay, nope. Wow, 3 tails. Wow. Okay, Tool Scrapper, discarded Float Stone off the Keldeo. Okay. Not too bad. We have a Junk Arm in our hand. Hypnotoxic Laser. And this will probably take a knockout. Okay, so Blizzard 120, 30, 40, 50, 60. No, he needs a Verbank Seated Gem. So, of course, going to get 9 cards again, okay? And let's see, what will our opponent do? Will he take a knockout? Most likely, probably. I mean, I imagine he'll take a knockout this turn. Energy going to that guy. That's very interesting. So he's going to do Frost Spear, unless he has another Cold Machine in his hand. If he has a Cold Machine, he can power up this guy and take a... He's not taking a knockout. That's the thing to note. He is not taking a knockout right now. So we'll see what happens. What does our opponent decide to do? Nope, just a Frost Spear. And gonna put that 30 damage on the Black Kyurem. We do take poison damage for 10. We're up to 70, and this guy's up to 60. So on our turn, what do we get? We get a Water Gene. That's it's okay. So we get Deluge onto Keldeo. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. We have 1 in the discard pile. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for Computer Search for N. I'm gonna grab it a Rare Candy though. So we're gonna Propagate. I am going to Junk Arm, discard 1 and 2. And we're going to get a Rare Candy. How many Junk Arms have we played? We played 2, okay, 2 Junk Arms so far. So grab the Rare Candy. We'll Rare Candy into Blastoise. And I guess we're going to Computer Search for an N. And put my opponent down to low hands, down to 5. I guess it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that seems good. So Computer Search, discard these 2. We will grab a N. I wish we played Course right now. That'd be pretty good. Oh, wait, hold on. All of our N's are gone. Alright, so grab a Professor. How many N's have we played? We played, oh, both our N's are already gone. Alright, so we're going to Oak, shuffle our hands, deck, and draw 6 new cards. Hope we get 2 Water Energies, and we don't get either one. Alrighty, alright, things are going great right now. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll cry just a little bit. Let's see. I guess we'll, man, this is so bad right now. This is really bad. So put a lightning on the Keldeo, I guess. We'll rush in, and we'll go for a Secret. Oh, man, a Secret Sword, I guess. Like, it is really bad right now. So we're going to Secret Sword for 90. Not even knock out the Kyurem. Oh, man. That turn where I thought we had a Rare Candy and we didn't definitely, like hurt me a lot. Like, we could have saved those Water Juice in our discard pile, but I didn't. Which is obviously really bad. Okay. Alright, so my opponent's turn. They get an Energy, Laser, Burbank. They can knock us out. Yep. Things are looking bad for us. Alright, but maybe we'll be able to make it. Oh, man. And our ends are gone already. Okay. Alright, what else can happen? So, there's a Plasma Energy going to the active. So, that's 2 Plasma Energies gone. Okay, there is a Silver Ring going to the active. So, 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. That will be a knockout. But what we could do next turn is Slash to knock this guy. Or we can maybe go for a Hydro Pump. That can knock out the Kyurem as well. That's probably the correct play. Go for a Hydro Pump to knock out the active. We will be down another Junk Arm, though. I don't know if I want to... Oh, man. But there's a Rush in, okay. So I'm going to go attack with this guy? I mean, he can attach for his turn if he wants to. Let's see, does he do that? Hypnotoxic Laser, okay. The Tails, we're not asleep, okay. And there's a Frost Spear, so yeah, he's not going to take a knockout just yet. Going to do another, 60, 30, okay. 10 damage with Poison, alright. And on our turn, let's see what happens. We get a Water Energy, okay, which is still not a knockout. Now, we can go for Junk Arm. Let's see, how many play 2? What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go for a Junk Arm. I'm gonna go for a Catcher to bring up this guy. I think that might be a little bit scary, but we'll see what happens. Junk Arm, discard 1 and 2, and we'll go for a Catcher. I think that's a cool play. We'll go for Catcher. Try to bring up that Kyurem on the bench, and heads will bring up that guy. Hey, we hit ours, but our opponent did. I'm sorry, opponent. We'll Deluge onto a Blastoise. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We need so many energies. So, oh man, we'll put on the Kyurem, sure. Okay, we'll put on the Kyurem. We'll go for an Oak. Alright, gonna show up our hands, and I can draw 6 new cards. Alrighty, and I guess we'll go for a Secret Sword for the knockout. We'll take 2 more damage from Poison, and this Kyurem might be able to knock us out next turn. We'll go down to 5 prize cards, okay? Give me a prize card. There is a Water Energy, okay? So next turn we can maybe Slash? I don't know. So my opponent's turn. They're going to draw a card. How many? 1, 2, 3. We can't take a knockout Blastoise. That'd be really difficult. Man, we're just in a pickle right now. That's a real answer. We're in a pickle. If he gets another Kyurem paired up, we're probably in trouble. Even Deoxys could be scared with the Helix Force. So there's a Thunderous coming down, which I'm actually A-okay with. At least we could do some damage to that guy. Their energy on that guy. So let's see. Ready Knuckles will do 3, 4, 5, 6, and then Poison 70. So that's not a knockout. If he does go the Plasma route. Let's see. Frost Spear is not a knockout either. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is still not a knockout. Okay. Alright, so I'm actually okay with this, kinda. Let's see. Does he go with Thunderous or does he go with Kyurem? That's my question. There's so in. Both players are going to shuffle their hand into the deck and draw 5 cards. And let's see, can he find a Verbic Seeded Gem or another Silver Bangle? That's the real question. There's a Superior Inner Retrieval, which is great. That's what we needed. We have a Tool Scrapper as well to get rid of that Float Stone. Okay. And there's a Frost Spear. Okay. Alright, so he's not going to knock us out. He's going to do 60 poison. We have 20 HP left. Alright, so on our turn, we get a Rare Candy. Alright, so what can we do right now? Okay, so I'm a Tool Scrapper first of all. I'll get rid of that Float Stone. Yep. Press done. So So I think what I'm gonna, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna retreat onto the Black Kyurem. And with this, we're gonna discard double water. Okay, we'll press done. Send the Black Kyurem. I think it's, oh yeah, I think it's the best way we have. Superior, discard 1 and 2. With this, we'll get a the energy's out, so 1, 2, 3, and 4, okay. And we can knock out the Kyurem next turn, and I don't know if Raiden can knock us out next turn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I don't think they can knock us out next turn. So we'll Deluge, put 3 water energies on the active, and we'll go for a Black Bliss to knock out that Kyurem. I think that's the best play. So that, another one, and we will attach a Light Energy for a turn. Do we go for Juniper? I don't think so right now. We'll just hold on to it. So we'll go for Black Ballista, discarding all the water energies off this Black Kyurem. So we're looking okay now. We're discarding 1, 2, and 3. All right, we'll press done. And let's see what do we get off our prize card. We do go down to 4, which is great. And let's see what do we get. There's another water G. All right, so that's great. All right, so my opponent's turn. If we can knock out the Thunder's EX next turn, we might be good to go. I mean, we have to knock out Thunder EX and another EX Pokemon. Oh, man. And everybody's, like, in snipe range of, like, Kyurem. Like, Keldeo has 20 HP left. This guy has 60. This guy has 110. But hopefully he can't get a Kyurem power this turn. And what we might have to do, okay, there's a Kyurem coming down. Maybe I'm going to bite my words and maybe, okay, there's a Skyla. Now, I don't think that's going to be... Yeah, I don't think he can take a knockout this turn. Unless he go for a Hypnotoxic Laser. Puts us asleep, then that could be very scary. How many Superiors we played? 3 and 3 Junk Arms. I'm not sure what he described either. Alright, so let's see what's going to happen. What is my opponent going to... I don't even know what he grabbed. There's a Cold Stream. Going to put a Plasma Energy onto that Kyurem, okay. There's a Hypnotoxic Laser. Hopefully we stay away. Don't fall asleep, buddy. And Tails. Alright, that's great. Alright, that's what I want to see. And we see a Rated Knuckle going to do 60 damage, bringing it up to 130. Alright. Okay, so we're going to do, okay, alright, 10 damage poison, bring it up to 140, okay, and onto our turn, what do we get? There's another water energy, okay, so I'm going to Deluge 1 on this guy. I think we can try to go for Black Ballista. I think that's the best play. I know he can knock out both these guys, but he can't win next turn. That's the key thing to note, and we need to hit a water energy off this. Alright, so 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have plenty left. Let's go for Juniper. We'll go down to 3 prize cards. And, I mean, 3 cards left in our deck. And, oh, we got it. Okay, I was a little bit scared. I'm not going to lie. I will put down Black Kyurem. We will Float Stone the Keldeo. We will Propagate. How much HP does this guy have? 40 HP left. Alright, that's perfect. Alright, so we'll do that. We will Superior, discard a Fresh Soak's New Theory, and a Exeggcute. We get 4 energies, so 1, 2, 3. That's all we have is those 3 energies. That's fine. That's all we need. We will Deluge number 1 onto this guy. Alright, and then we're going to Deluge the other onto this guy. So 1 and 2. Alright. And we're going to go for Heavy Ball. Let's see what's left in our deck. Is Junk Arm. Okay, Junk Arm is not in our deck. That's what we need for Catcher. So we're going to rush in. Retreat back into the Kyurem and take a knockout this turn. So let's retreat back into the Black Kyurem. Okay, so retreat to this guy. And let's go for the Black Ballista for the knockout. Do a 200 damage to the Thunder's EX. Alright, so we're going to have 2 prize cards. And we need a Junk Arm for Catcher. I know that's a risky play because we don't have that many energies left. But we have to go for it. So discard those 3. We'll go down to 2 prize cards. Give me 1 and 2. There's a water and a Rare Candy. No, that's not what I want to see. Alright, so Kyurem comes up to the X spot onto my opponent's turn. Alright, so, I mean, he can't take a knockout on both these guys right now, which is okay. We can Black Blitz and knock out Kyurem and maybe be okay. We'll get 1 prize card left, and that 1 prize card has to be Junk Arm, or we lose the game because we have no more energies. Oh, man, this is very scary now. How many Cold Machines has he played? 2 Cold Machines, 1 Plasma. Okay, alright. Now, the question is, okay, another Kyurem hit the field. Juniper going to discard his hand, draw 70 cards. He can Frost Spear 3, 4, 5, 6 to knock out this guy, knock out this guy. If he gets this guy powered up this turn, we are in trouble. We are in big, big trouble. So why did you go? Why did you see the active? Why would you do that? Coach Machine, okay. I would probably attach the water energy to this guy because, oh, he actually has 2 plasma energy on that guy. Okay, so Tool Scrapper coming down, discarding 1. Okay, and no plasma energies either. So I don't think. Oh, man, I don't think he can knock us out next turn. He has 3 plasma energies on the field. He's going to do 30 and 30 probably to the Keldeo to go down to 1 prize card left. But then we can knock out his Kyurem, and I don't know how he's going to retaliate the following turn. He's played 3 Cold Streams. The 1 Cold Stream would be in his hand. And we'll have to see what happens. There's also a Keldeo prize as well. We know that. So one of our cards is Keldeo, and one of them is a Black Kyurem. Alright, so let's see what our opponent decides to do. He's probably going to... Okay, Computer Search discarding a Silver Ring, a Lightning Energy, and let's see what he decides to get out. Alrighty, I mean, maybe... He already attached first turn, so he can't really do much of that. He probably needs a supporter card for the following turn, but not draw to this back into... I mean, I don't know what's in his deck. I don't know what he has left. He's played 3 Plasma Energies. Maybe that's all he's plays, but maybe they used to play 4. So there's a double knockout going down to 1 price card, which definitely I think is the correct play. Alright, so going down to 1, and man, this is getting nervous. Alright, so let's go Black Kyurem. Let's go, buddy. Let's see what's going to happen. Takes 2 price cards. Let's go Black Kyurem. Let's see what's going to happen. Oh, no, our turn. What do we get? There is a Tropical Beach. I don't think there's anything left in our deck. We're going to Skyla, and I literally don't think there's a Water G left. That Water G might be crucial. We'll grab the Juniper. No, we know our cards left. One's a Keldeo, one's a Superior. We have to hit that Superior into Retrieval. So we'll grab Juniper, sure, whatever. And we will just Black Ballista for the knockout. Okay, going out of 1. And let's see, what do we get? Do we get the Junk Arm or the Keldeo? If we get the Junk Arm, we're in trouble. If we don't get the Junk Arm, we lose the game, basically. Alright, so which one is it? Is the Junk Arm? Oh, man, Junk Arm. And it's a Junk Arm. Alright, so we can win next turn. Alright, so here comes Kyurem. On to our opponent's turn. Let's see what happens. Could they take a knockout this turn? They need a Coach Machine and a Energy. But I don't think they have any more Coach Machines left because they Coach Machine last turn and failed it, I'm pretty sure. Unless I missed something. Now, they could play like an in. Go to, I don't even know how they do this. So rush in, okay. Don't care about that. Don't care about the rush in, okay. There's a Blade Energy going to be active. Don't care about that either. And a pass. Oh, to our turn. We did it. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to propagate, put an egg into our hand. We got the Junk Arm off the prize card. We got very lucky there. So Junk Arm, discard 1 and 2, getting a Superior Retrieval and barely, just barely win the game. There's victory streak coming down. I'm pretty sure Keldeo-EX was the last prize card. If we grabbed the wrong one, we would have lost. Wow. That was pretty crazy. I think early game, we definitely made that crucial misplay of grabbing the energies off the discard pile and not keeping those in the discard pile for later on so we can use them. Wow, that was such a good game. That was such a bad matchup because our opponent's taking 9EX to knockouts, or we're taking 9EX knockouts while he's taking EX knockouts. He kind of did whiff a little bit. We took 19 minutes. That was a long game. And there you go, guys. Yeah, that's great. That's what we want to see. We want to see the deck in action, and we did see that with this one game. I think that's fine. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. I mean, it's still a pretty long video, 19 minutes. We made the comeback. We won a game. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching this week's episode of Legacy Wednesday. Hopefully you enjoyed this Blastoise DEX. It's not the Archie's one, like I said at the beginning, but still it's very fun to play. Which is, I don't know, it was a lot of fun for sure. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great Wednesday. Alrighty, bye. Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.